Alright, so this is Tiblio, and it's an amazing online service that helps you find the best trading opportunities. They have multiple different screeners for credit spreads, option sweeps to follow large trades and big money moves, and a lot more for your different trading strategies. There's a trading board so you can log all your trades as soon as you enter. You're gonna get real-time alerts sent straight to your phone. But the best feature is the community Discord group, where you can exchange trading ideas and get guidance from the Tiblio team. So you can sign up for $34.95 a month. That's less than a tank of gas, but make sure that you sign up with my link and get your first month for 20% off. All right, so make sure you check out Tiblio. If you haven't tried out Webull, make sure you use my link below for 12 free stocks when you join. Webull's added so many new features like the volume profile indicator, paper trading with options, and educational tools to help you trade more profitably. So make sure that you sign up to trade with Webull today. Yep. Black Girl Stocks official merch is now live, so you can either scroll down and click underneath this video, or you can go over to teesprings.com. We have t-shirts, different colors, different sizes, crew necks, sweatshirts, and I got the MACD tee specifically for my fellas. What's up, fellas? Go ahead, get the socks, make an outfit out of it. Get rich, stay rich, everything positive. You already know how we do. So go ahead, check out Black Girl Stocks official merch. Join the Black Girl Stocks Options Trading Discord group for my weekly watch list, trading strategies with entry and exit points for your trades, day trading and swing trading ideas posted throughout the day with AI technology, tips, and a community of over 300 options traders. So click the link in the description below to join today.
The Black Girl Stocks Candlestick review cards are a deck of cards that you can use while you trade. Traders use them to help think more clearly about their trades and why they're doing them. The first part of the card deck has general information about candles and what you need to keep in mind while you're trading. The second part of the deck is a combination of bullish and bearish candle trends split into reversal and continuation patterns that you can use while trading. Once you get your cards, you'll gain access to an online candlestick quiz and a decision diagram to help you through any trade. So make sure to get your Black Girl Stocks Candlestick review cards today.
Foxtail from the D.
Okay. Hold on. Is that it? Okay. Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Foxtail Digital coming to you again with Black Girl Stocks. And this is our Sunday live chat where we're just going to come and talk about a few different stocks and options that we're looking into for next week. Okay, so it is amazing to see you guys. Feel like I haven't been on here in a few weeks. Okay, so thank you guys for joining the chat. See, I even have to get back. Okay, so yeah, it's been a little bit the past couple of Sundays. I think one Sunday was Super Bowl Sunday, so you know I was not competing with Queen Riri, okay? And then the next one, the stock market wasn't going to be open the next day. So, but we're here. So let's go ahead and get into some things. What's going on, Rosie Thompson? Greetings, Najee, Bullsmark. What's going? Wait, Bullsmark, Bullseye. What's going on, Lena? Okay. Tanya, hello, Tanya. Thank you so much for all of your beautiful words and review on these cards. Speaking of the cards, now that I have you guys here, before we even start, we did reach 150,000 subscribers at the beginning of the month. So I wanted, just to say thank you guys for that. And so towards the end of the live, we're going to do a giveaway. So I'm going to have 2 giveaways of the Black Girl Stocks Candlestick review cards for you guys, okay? Last time we had some difficulty with getting your personal information. I either need your email address or your Instagram, Twitter, whatever, okay? So we'll get into that a little bit later, but let's get, Samsung 41. What's going on? Yes, Steph, hello. Darius, what's up from Cincinnati? Is it cold out there right now? Is it cold in Cincinnati right now, Darius? It's warming up in Dallas. What's going on? Tashiana, that's a pretty name. Ocean Goose. Oh, girl, I can run my mouth all night. So let's go ahead and let's get into some things, okay? So those of you who have been here, you already know what we're going to do, okay? So first, we're usually going to start with just next week, what's going on in the stock market with economic news. You know, you have to keep up with that. And we're going to be looking at Seeking Alpha. Okay, so make sure you guys check out Seeking Alpha. Somebody asked me, you know, what are some good news outlets? Seeking Alpha is definitely one, and Yahoo Finance. Hold on, let me update this. Hold on, you guys. And while I'm doing this, make sure you guys click that thumbs up button for me. It really helps your girl. So next week in the stock market, let's see what we have going on. So right here, you know, we have some things going on. We're going to have a Tesla event. We also have events from Chevron and Goldman Sachs, and that's going to be their annual strategy update. So I know a lot of market analysts and investors are going to be looking at that. So if they hear something that they like, you know, we could see a spike. I did not mean for that to rhyme. Okay. Now on the larger front, we're going to have a few Fed, you know, not a Fed meeting, but just a few of the Fed members doing some speeches. Now, as far as the earnings reports, from what we see from earnings, it's going to be heavily based on, what's the word I'm looking for? Retail, okay? And this is what we have next week. Oh, no. Hold on. That's January. Hold on, you guys. So this is going to be on Twitter, and they post this every week. Okay, so for earnings next week, you see Occidental Petroleum, Zoom. Okay, on Monday we're gonna have Target, AMC. For those of you guys that like the, you know, all that ape stuff, Rivian, NIO, Wendy's. Definitely love that five. What is it? That's not the 4 for $4 anymore. And anytime you ask, they kind of have an attitude. I know they get it all day, but it's the 5 big box, whatever it is. Jack in the Box, no thanks. Best Buy, Macy's. So we have a lot of retail, and honestly, from what we've seen here, let's look here. So this is just a breakdown of what we saw that, but let's look down here. So our Target earnings preview. Now, the way that it's looking right now, analysts are thinking that they're going to have a little bit of a pullback just because a lot of people aren't shopping at, you know, these higher price places like Target. And I can give you an example of today. My best friend just texted me maybe about an hour ago, 4:27, 2 hours ago. And he just texted me. He was trying to get some little mop thing, some expensive shark vat mop, and he wanted to get it from Target. It was going to be about $100. He said they didn't have it at Target, so he went to Walmart and he got it cheaper, and they had all the add-ons. So people are shopping at, you know, places like Walmart. So Target's earning, you know, might look a little low, so we may see a pullback on that. Honestly, that's all I really saw going into next week. So we don't have, you know, any Fed news. We don't have any PMIs, we don't have any CPI, so you know we can kind of take a breath for next week. So let's look at SPY. Usually I always like to start us off with one of the larger indices, and we can get, oh my gosh, okay, so thank you, Lena. So just for anybody that's watching this right now, this is real time. I wanted to have a video for you guys this week, but I wanted to put it up tonight, but it's not ready. And it's going to be, I don't want to talk too much, but it's going to be about the volume profile. I know that everybody is interested in that. Now, just kind of looking at this volume profile, you kind of see how it looks similar to a normal distribution curve, except for this little, you know, the strange little outlier right there. But usually when you kind of see it as a normal distribution curve, you can expect to see a lot of activity around these 3 lines. Definitely the point of control. This is the point that's had the highest volume. Slightly less, but also highest volume. And then this is the least volume down here. So where we are right now, we're literally dead smack in the center. Now this is on the daily chart. I always like to start from a top-down approach. right here we're above our 50 period moving average. That's that white line, and the 200. So just kind of looking at where the volume profile is right here, I would not mind seeing a little rebound next week. And the only reason why a bullish rebound next week, the only reason I say, oh, Darius, you said it's 60. That's not bad. I can deal with that. Hey, Kevin from Washington, D.C. Kevin, did you order a deck of cards? Because your name looks familiar. Hey, Kent, three times. Skip Thomas, Cleveland's in the house. Harley Jane, Dammy Otis. What's going on, Nate? Thank you, JJ. And Carlene, what's going on, Carlene? All right, so yeah, anyways, like I was saying, you guys, let me zoom in oh my gosh. This is a really important time right now. Even though we did have this this bearish crossover above my short-term EMA lines right here, I really want to see what goes on next week around this key level right here. Now, I want to say, just looking at our candlestick review cards, what type of card is this, you guys? Hold on, this is what we're going to do. Hold on, this is live. This is live. So the first person that tells me what this candlestick is right here, you're gonna get a free deck of cards. Put it in the comments, you guys, and I can pull it up right here too. Hold on, it's kind of looking like a mix. I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna show you right now. So this is the first giveaway. This is fun. I like this. No, I don't think so, Nate. Dang. Okay, Nate, I see, Nate, you were right, but Harley said it first. Now, Kevin. Wait, hold on. No. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. I was wrong. Actually, Raz1 said it right. Okay, and the reason why, let me show you guys. Let's do this on live. Let's do this on live, you guys. Let me see. I'm looking for the damn it. Hold on, y'all. Wow, I can't do this on live. Okay. Dang it, the one I need isn't in the room. Hold on, you guys. Okay, hold on, y'all. And while I'm getting this ready, Raz1, can you put your either your email address or your @name? I know y'all are healing. Let me put this on mute. Hold on, you guys. Intermission. Okay. All right, so yeah, Raz1, put it in there. Nate, it's okay. Just stay tuned. Now, you said the hammer, right? I just had it in my hand. You said the hammer. Now let's look at the spinning top at the same time, if I could find it. I should have had this organized, you guys. Hold on, just give me a second. I can't find it. Oh man, this is no bueno. It should be somewhere here in the front. Okay, well, I don't know. I dropped the ball on this one. It should be somewhere, but I know I got some laminated, and I'm not finding the spinning top that I'm looking for. So thank you guys for your patience. Those of you that are still in here. Yeah, I mean, the spinning top should be right here, but I can't find it. But I guess we can just go over it on live. So the reason why, just kind of looking at that, hold on, let me switch this over here. And that was another thing, this is always right. So this is a hammer. Man. Okay. And so you see with the hammer, there's no wick up there at the top. And so when we look here, we have large upper, not really large, but we have upper wick, lower wick, and a smaller size body. So that's definitely giving spinning top. So thank you so much for that, Raz1. So make sure you put either your email address if you can, or your @name. Okay, you guys, but anyways, yeah, so just going into next week, if I am anticipating, or if I was going to get into a bullish move on SPY, or just even playing around that, and you can, I don't know, I want to be careful around here. But honestly, my entry, it would probably be, and that's a little bit further, I would say 399, and that's also a little bit closer up on the 4-hour chart. 399 is also where the highest volume was. The only thing I'm just kind of leery of, the last time we had a consolidation right there, the price dipped a little bit. So just kind of be careful with that. But yeah, so that looks pretty interesting for SPY, just a continuation of this short term, a potential continuation of this short term uptrend that we've had, because just looking at this is December 22, had a little bit of a dip, and now it looks like I like this mute. So yeah, you can kind of see we have surpassed above a previous resistance, and we're right here. So let's just see the next one for me long term is going to be, I don't mean for this to rhyme, but it's going to be 480. Wait, is that, no, excuse me, 430. So that's just kind of something that I like to do. Yeah. All right, you guys, so you already know what we're going to do. If you have any stocks that you guys want to look into, just leave it in the comments below. Raz1, I still don't see your email in here. Let me look and see. What is this, 419? Yeah, I can easily see SPY coming back up here to this 419 if it continues in this short-term uptrend. It's right here, and this is really looking like Fibonacci levels. You would think it was Fibonacci, but it's not. This is all based off of the volume profile. These lines right here, this is, what is it, VAH, the one of the higher volumes, and then this is HAL. Yeah, I have to go back over those acronyms. Okay. So this is from, okay, oh shoot, $Billion Baby. That's interesting that your name is BBB, $Billion, that's BDB, but okay, so let's go over Bed Bath & Beyond, excuse me. I think they just had something that happened. I don't know what happened with Bed Bath & Beyond, but I know I literally just read something about that. Okay. Falls again, plus 70% doing a 12-day stretch. Is declined 11 times. Okay, I'm not sure, but let's just, oh girl. So let's just see what's going on. I mean, this is on the daily chart, and we can see, you know, it's definitely giving meme stock to me, because you see we have been in this downtrend, but we see these really sharp, strong, short peaks. Now I'm not sure, hold on, let me pin this. I'm not sure if you are trying to trade stocks or options. Let me pin this. But for me, I always like to go in the direction of the long-term trend. And looking at where we are right here, it doesn't look like right here. This is really interesting. Okay, so this is just, and I don't even have any Fibonacci levels on here. I'm just going strictly off of the volume profile. Right here, you can see we are once again at a very, very high volume profile area. This is the point of control, and this is 332 million that was traded around this price, around this 1.90, 1.80. So we're slightly below that, and you can kind of see what happened the last time. This is back in January, around January 6th. Actually, it was really close to my mom's birthday, but it just shot up right there. So it wouldn't be terrible to assume that that could happen again. So honestly, I really want to be bullish just based off of the volume profile, and my entry is going to be right here, slightly above where this volume profile is on the 4 hours. So it's about 1.80. So I would, I know that's kind of far off though, but I would kind of want to see it move upwards past that. And even, yeah, I'm just going to go with that because that's where the super trend is. Also, I love the super trend indicator. So once it surpasses about $1.80, it will officially be in an uptrend, a short-term uptrend. So we'll see what happens with Bed Bath & Beyond next week, but it's definitely giving me meme, so just be careful. Okay, this is from Tashiana. That is such a pretty name. And Tashiana wants to look at my favorite stock, Miss Tessie. Yes. And remember Tesla, they said that they have that, what day is that? They're gonna have their event next week. So just be careful. They're gonna have their investor day on March 1st. So when is March 1st? Hold on. Okay, so it's gonna be on Wednesday. So if you're looking to trade Tesla on this week, Tony said SPY is not going that high. Do not fall for that. We'll see. And Latia, I'm going to show you how to add the volume profile in just a second. But it's just go to the indicators, go up here to the technicals. Oh, excuse me. Go up here to the indicators and make sure that VP is on here. That's volume profile. If you don't see it, just go over here to the technicals, and it's next to volume. No, excuse me, VWAP. And this is going to be up here in the main chart. So go to the main chart, volume profile. Okay, so looking at Tesla on the daily chart, unfortunately, I love my Tesla, but it's in a long-term downtrend. It is above our 50-period moving average, but it's also below my 200 period. So this is considered, a lot of people call this the value area. And so I would really prefer to wait for a breakout out of this zone. This is really interesting, you guys. Hold on though. I don't want to do too much. I really don't. So it looks like we're at another volume a point of control in the volume profile. About 2.3 billion trades happen here. And kind of looks like we have some resistance here, okay? So this is around $196, literally where we are right now. This is back on December the 2nd. But just kind of looking, that's where we had a strong dip, okay? But let's see. It would be interesting to see if it uses this area as a support. But the RSI is a little bit high, so I'm not trying to do too much with that. So for this one, I'm going to it's going to be a hit or miss for me. Where is this? 158. Let's go to the 4 hour. This is really interesting too. Now, this is still using the volume profile. You see we have, some very, very high volume around this area. Okay. POC right here where we were. And we have some resistance up here at 217. So for me, if I was going to have a bullish entry, I'm going to keep it cute. This is on the 4 hour chart. I'm going to have my entry at about 200, 202. That's not too far from where we are. And that's not, that's not a lot for Tesla. Tesla can easily move up to 202 next week. It can easily surpass this 217 as well. So 202 is going to be my entry for bullish. And you can kind of see we have a kind of some consistent support right here, literally where the POC is. So for entry, I'm going to have it slightly below that 196. You can keep it safe. I kind of like this at the lower volume around 190. So I'll probably kind of keep my bearish entry at 190 for Tesla, because if it does continue in this overall downtrend, then we can definitely get some cute, you know, bearish profits here. Unfortunately, I have over 100 shares of Tesla now, so I trade Tesla options a lot to hedge my portfolio. What's going on? Did my internet turn off? Or Spectrum always acting up? Let me see. Devontae, hey Devontae. Let's look at QQQ next, and then we can go to Amazon from Nate. Dang, Kevin said Apple. Okay, so I'm gonna do all these. AMD. Now be careful with AMD, Nicole, because NIO has earnings next week, and I'm pretty sure AMD is gonna be affected. Bro, what's going on, bro? This happens all the time with Weeble. I don't know if it's Weeble or if it's my internet. Okay, what's the next one? Let's do QQQ. I'm going all over the place, but I'm gonna do QQQ, then I wanna do AMD, Apple, Netflix, Amazon, our favorites. Who said bankruptcy? Is that Bed Bath & Beyond? Lucid, ooh, something, I don't know about Lucid, but I know Rivian, they said it doesn't even matter what Rivian puts out for their earnings. Some analysts said Rivian is going up this year. It's up for Rivian. And I saw a Rivian parked at the post office the other day. And I'm not gonna lie, I was talking mess about Rivian, but it's a different looking, it just has so much power. It looks very sturdy. It doesn't look like a cheap looking, you know, I would feel safe in there. I'm trying to get these old fib levels off of here. Hold on, you guys. So this is QQQ, and you know, it's gonna look kind of similar to SPY, but not 100% because they have different stocks, okay? But it does look very similar to me with SPY. So we are above our 200 and our 50 period moving average. This is on the daily chart. We had the highest volume up here at this peak around 359. So we have a ways to go, but it does look like we have surpassed our previous resistance point that we had around oh, bro, that's where we are right now. I'm getting really mixy with you guys calling y'all bro like y'all are my friends, but I mean, we are friends. But yeah, it's kind of right here where this previous resistance is. I need to see what's going on with QQQ. This is a pivotal point. Because if it bounces off of this bullish, honey, it's over. It's probably, if it does do that, it will probably pass this 308, and I could definitely see it passing that 333. Who was that said it's not going that high? I don't know. Oh, I still have Bed Bath & Beyond pinned. Let me unpin that. Where's QQQ? This is from Raz1. Raz, I still don't see your email in here. No, hold on. I don't see it, Raz. Try this. Put a space in between the letters. I think they may be blocking it or something. Just put a space or something so I can find it. Okay, so yeah, for QQQ, if I'm going to be bullish next week, ooh, this is gonna be a little bit. This is on the 4-hour chart. It's a little bit up there, you guys, but just kind of looking here, for me, my perfect entry for a bullish, because I like to swing trade, even though I do take profits on a day trade sometimes, I do like to swing trade more. So my entry for bullish would probably be 295. An even better one is going to be 298. And I know that's, you know, $7 or what? That's $7 from where we are right now. So if you had options, you can definitely get some cute returns within that time period. But yeah, I'd probably say probably 294 if you're on the 1-hour chart. And then as far as bearish, interesting, it looks like we're kind of at a previous support that we had back on January the 31st. So short term, if I saw it move below probably this 289 zone, then that would definitely be a continuation of that long-term bearish trend. So we'll see what happens. If you see it go below that 280, 289, 287, it's definitely giving bear. But if we see a cute rebound next week and we see it come, you know, up around that 294, then we can definitely look to see it reach probably back up to that 300. So we'll see. But that's, I mean, that, because just looking, we're kind of at a low point. The RSI, it's looking okay. So we'll see what happens with QQQ. Okay. Chemo says, I've been using the Super Trend lately. It's a great tool. It is good. I love the Super Trend indicator. Thank you, Sharon. You thought that was the Tashian? I mean, it could be. All right, let's look at another one. Spectrum is a mess. Okay, let's look at Netflix. We'll do Amazon, Apple, Lucid. Did I already say AMD? I heard Nvidia is going up. Let's look at Nvidia too. My teacher told me to turn in my essay, but I'm not a snitch. What? Foul Play said Tesla is garbage. Oh no. No, I haven't got my Tesla yet. I told you guys I need my home first before I buy another car that I don't need. Ooh, Netflix is cute. Let me zoom out though. I don't want to get biased. Yeah, Netflix is looking kind of interesting. So, I mean, this is on the daily chart. Long term, you can see we have been in an uptrend, but we had a huge drop in November. So I think they may have had, I think that was the news where they told everybody they lost 1 million subs or something that quarter or the previous quarter. So it was looking pretty nasty for them, but they are about to have these ad rollouts, and you know, Netflix, they're trying to do their thing with the sharing of accounts and stuff like that. So investors are, I guess they're liking that. It has been on a slow uptrend since last July. That's cute. And it looks like it's still been using, this white line right here is my 50 period moving average. It's kind of been coasting that. It's been using that as a nice support. I like to see it, love to see it. And it's trading above the 50 and 200 period moving average. Looks good to me. With a low RSI, please. What was that? I don't think that was last week that we did something with Netflix in the Discord group. It may have been the week before. But just looking a little bit closer at the 4-hour chart, this is really interesting looking at the volume profile. So this one, you can kind of see this shape isn't necessarily as normally distributed as you would see on that curve. So, you know, we can see a lot of movement around these peaks and areas around that 325. So for me, if I saw Netflix have a bullish rebound next week and I saw it move up to that 325 area where this high volume was, 36 million, then I would anticipate it, you know, having a move similar to what happened here back in January. But I just want to be careful with that. I would need to see that. If I didn't, because if you kind of see, it looks like there could be a bearish crossover forming with my 50 and my 200 period. So I just want to see it. But that's another thing I really like to look at the patterns, because it has had a pattern of doing that. And the 50 period will kind of stop right around that 200. So we'll see. It's close. So this could be a great entry for a continuation in this uptrend, but I really want to wait. So these are situations where I don't mind waiting. A really good entry for me, honestly, would kind of be around this 330. It would be the best on a 4-hour chart. Look how low that RSI is. This looks like a great entry for a bullish reversal. So if you have your candlestick cards, make sure that you, like, okay, people are asking, I'm gonna have some videos out. If I was gonna use my candlestick cards and I was looking for a bullish reversal, those are the only cards I would have out. So bullish reversal, bullish reversal. I may put my continuation cards to the side too. So that's all the only cards I will be looking at for that trade. So that's how you can organize those. But yeah, so I'm kind of feeling bullish on Netflix, but I would need to see it cross. I'm really just kind of, I'm really feeling that 330. I know it's a further ways away though. Yeah, 330, 332. So we'll see what happens with Netflix. Oh, Raz, you are so smart. Okay, let me write this down. So just let me make sure I have this right. It's ranzella1@hotmail.com. Okay. So I got that. We're going to have another one too. So stay tuned, you guys. All right, let's do, what did we say? Let's do AMD. Let's do, how long have we been on here? 30 minutes? Okay, let's do AMZ. Let's kind of wrap this up, you guys. Let's do AMZ. Lucid, Apple, and Google. Are we gonna have time? We'll make time. We'll make time. Very interesting. Let me zoom out. It's all kind of giving an uptrend to me. We've passed it. Now this is using the same fibs off of a swing down. This was swing low, excuse me, from back last June. So it's a little bit further out. But yeah, it's definitely climbing. And you can see we're kind of at a lower fib around that 78. So that's where we are right now. RSI is rising, but it's at a low. So for me, if I was going to anticipate this continuing in this uptrend, honestly, the best entry for me, the best entry would be around 80. That's where the super trend indicator is, and that's also where the most recent, you know, short-term peak was. So a pass above that, a cross above that would be a good indication of a continuation in this uptrend. And as far as a price target, I can easily see it coming back up to 83. And, you know, if it continued, then, you know, surpassing that 89. So we'll see what, ow, we'll see what happens with AMD. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Hey Jay, what's going on? $1 Billion Baby says, you want one of those cyber trucks? All right, what's the next one we said? Let's do Apple, do Google, Lucid, and then we can wrap it up. I don't know about Apple. We'll see. So this is on the daily chart. It looks somewhat similar. We can see long-term, you know, it's been in a long-term downtrend. We are right at the 200 period moving average. So it's above our 50 and 200 period moving average right now. So, I mean, if I was going to be bullish, I would like to see kind of how it reacts around this 200. It's right on there. So if it used that as a support and kind of rebounded upwards, then that would be a great, you know, continuation of this short-term bullish move. And then you can, you know, anticipate a cross above that 154, and that would just be a good sign that we're exiting that bear market. But I mean, we did have that crossover there. So for me, bearish entry for Apple I'll probably have it at 144. I mean, that's where the super trend is. And then, you know, potentially once you see that across below 140, that's where the 50 period moving average is. So, I mean, that's something that I could see for Apple. But as far as that bullish rebound, just going into next week, I would really want to see it cross above this 150. I know it's $4 from where we are right now, but that's what I would want to see for a bullish movement. Across above that 150, and then, you know, we could anticipate it crossing the super trend around 152. That's where it would kind of lie. So that's where I'm thinking about Apple. That's where my entries would be. Haven't been in here in a long while. Here to support. Thank you, Quality 5S. Oh, are you in quality control 5S? I used to work in quality control slash assurance. Okay, I think let's look at Lucid and then let's do Google next. Hold on. What's going on? I think this is Spectrum. I don't think this is Webull. I'm trying to... Man, what's going on? Oh, okay. Well, I have it here down here anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so this is Lucid. So we don't have a lot of chart to go off of. It's a fairly new stock. Something that is interesting, definitely giving downtrend. But I mean, with other stocks, it looks like it has kind of been moving up. It is above our 200, it is above our 50 period moving average, but below the 200 still. So this is a pretty important area. I would like to see a breakout out of that. I don't know about this one. So if I was going to anticipate it continuing in this bearish trend, then I would, just on the daily chart, I wouldn't mind seeing it pass below this super trend right here, and that's going to be around 8. What is that? 7 or 8? I can't see the price. Oh, it tells you where the super trend is. Okay, so super trend is at $8.18. So that's where my bearish entry would be. And for bullish, I'm going to keep it. Let me move it just a little bit. I mean, the best one is going to be $10. That's where the super trend is. But if you were, you know, a little bit more short term, you could have it around 970, 972. And for me, that's just kind of where my 200 period moving averages. You can kind of see we have a lower RSI. The MACD histogram levels are increasing. So we're going from negative 0.2 to negative 0.13. So it is increasing. And it does look like we have a potential bullish crossover attempting to form here. So, I mean, it wouldn't be terrible to anticipate a bullish reversal for Lucid. Short-term continuation, it's like a little pullback here. So we'll see what happens. Okay, and lastly, I'm trying to find something saying. All right, the last one, let's look at Google. Google's been having some difficulties. I think they have some big lawsuit or something going on right now. It's a mess. Actually, I'm gonna have just a brief little intermission really quickly, and then we're gonna come right back, you guys. Okay, we're gonna do the last card for the giveaway before we do the last stock for Google. So, oh, okay, I forgot to do Amazon. Okay, we'll do Amazon. So the first person that types this in the chat, they're gonna get the cards here. Okay, so what is this? I'm gonna have to do something about this lighting, girl. All right, I saw it. All right. I'm sorry, $1 billion baby said I can't see. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna get a new camera. I'm gonna do something for you guys. But the Common Garden, you had that, okay? All right. Okay, so the Common Garden, please either put your email address for me in the chat. And you could put spaces in between there. I think YouTube, they're trying to block the love, honey. You're just probably trying to save you from spam. But yeah, so just leave that or your Instagram name for me, and I'm gonna reach out to you and get your information. Ranzel1. I wanna make sure I know that's a 1 and not an I. Okay, so let's look at Google, then we can look at Amazon, and then we're gonna wrap it up, you guys. So just kind of looking at, ooh, now this is interesting. I don't know. This is interesting. So look, so we have been in a long-term downtrend for Google, but just kind of looking here, you can kind of see, you know, we have some low volume right here, and it does look, you know, look like a little, you know, some support around this 86. Now this is a similar support area from, well, this is all the way back in 2020, so I'm not really looking at that. But I mean, if you're into that, but I'm interested to kind of see what happens around this area. So I mean, you know, could we see it come back to that 86, and is it going to rebound back? I'm not sure. But this definitely is an important area that I want to pay attention to, around this 86 to 89 area. So is this going to be a bullish reversal zone? I'm not sure. It looks like it could be a really cute spot though. So for me, my entry, we closed at $89. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like what? Let's keep it a buck. My entry would probably be around 90, 92, around that zone. I would want to see it cross that, because even if you look at here, this is on the 4-hour chart, our super trend indicator is at 92. So seeing the price cross above that 92, that would be a great indication to me that we're looking at a bullish reversal here, and a potential continuation in this pattern that we've seen, because we have crossed above this previous resistance here. This is back in December at 102. So we have some resistance there. Then we have the next peak at 107. So what's going to happen? You know, could it, you know, repeat from that and then we surpass 107? You know, so we'll see what happens. I'm really interested to see what happens for Google. And the last one is Amazon, right? Oh, okay, bet. Okay, I'll reach out to you in the Discord. Good, that makes it easier for me. Hey. Okay, boom, that's it. Nate said, yes, please. You're funny. Okay, so this is Amazon. What are these lines I have on here? Let me see if I can clean this up for you guys. Oh, this is from a trade I had from before. I was drawing up some stuff. So looking on the daily chart, I mean, we can see what's going on with Amazon. Very strong downtrend, but it's looking very similar to where we were with SPY. You know, right here where our 50-period moving average is, we can see we've kind of had some peaks, or excuse me, we've had some dips in the RSI, but it looks like it's kind of starting to, you know, have some rising a little bit here. Same thing with our MACD indicator. So I just want to see what happens around this important price right here. Now, this isn't the highest point of control. The highest volume has not happened here. It was around here at 167. But if I was anticipating a bullish reversal, because if it did, you can definitely see it easily coming back here to this 103. But just be careful. RSI is a little bit low. So for me, going into next week, bullish entry, I would feel the most comfortable at 96. To see the price cross above 96 for my bullish entry. But I mean, if you're a little bit more risky, you could probably do like 94, 95. But that's what I would want to see for a bullish entry for Amazon. Bearish, honestly, it kind of be any lower than where we are right now, 93. I'd probably say, so the lowest point right here is $92.30. I'd probably say around there. So $92 flat would be a great entry for me for bearish. That would just be a, you know, if that at that point I could easily see it coming back here to this 86 easily. But we'll see, because this kind of looks like a head and shoulder. So we'll see what happens with that. Tesla Investor Day this week. Yeah, chemo, it's going to be on Wednesday. So keep your eye on Tesla this week, you guys. Okay, this is the last one. This is going to be from Henry. Last one, okay? Okay, so this is interesting for NVIDIA on the daily chart. I mean, you can definitely see a downtrend from around the top of the year last year, as with most stocks. But we have surpassed two previous resistance points around 172 and 192. So we're here at 232. Okay. So it looks like we kind of have some previous support. This was back all the way back in March of 2022, but there was some slight support here. And that's where that's kind of close to where we are right now. Right now we're at 232. Oh, excuse me. This support is around 208. So just kind of seeing where we are. The RSI is a little bit higher to me. I want to see if this height that we are right now is just, you know, the newest peak, and to see if we can anticipate a bearish rebound, maybe back down to 220, and the worst would be 203. But I could see it coming back down to the 50-period moving average. That would be around 220. And then, I mean, as far as a continuation in this short-term bullish trend, then of course my entry is going to be, the highest point we had was at 238. We're at 232. Realistically, for me, if I was going to be bullish, I would want to see it pass above at least 237 to continue in that trend. But as far as bearish, please, it'll probably be around, I want to say 220. I know that's far, but you can say a bearish crossover here with my my exponential moving averages. So you can see that too. And if that did happen, it would probably be around 225-ish, 220-ish. Just looking at that MACD histogram dropping. So we'll see what happens with NVIDIA and just next week in general. Okay. Okay, all right, you guys, so that is that's gonna be it for the live tonight. I know that you guys have your meal preps going on, you're marking up your charts for next week, so I hope that everybody has an amazing trading week next week. Thank you guys so much for joining our live, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, bye guys.